Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, aka Hollywood J Blaq, live in the building once again, back with another Synful Blaq reacts. I got my main mans, Big MF and Sinners in the building. How you doing today, sir?
It's Saturday, isn't it?
It's Saturday. You know what that means?
So I hope y'all on Thursday afternoon. I hope y'all checked out the 7 minutes of Mortal Kombat that we reacted to. The first opening 7 minutes of the movie. The movie's in theaters and on HBO Max now. Not a sponsor, I wish it was.
Yeah.
But it's something different that we did.
Yeah.
And since we're doing different shit, I need y'all to do some different shit. You 96% dirty bastards
96.
who are watching our content and not subscribing.
Shame. Shame. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of your houses. Or something like...
I literally have a GameCube controller and an Xbox controller in my hand right now. Want to fight?
Oh no, is it the OG Xbox controller?
Nah, it's a 364 cord.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say if it's like the big ass OG with the big ass ball in the center.
Oh, the one that you can throw like a boomerang?
Oh.
So I can palm a basketball. Those controllers were even big for my hands.
Oh man, listen. Yeah, them controls were fucking huge, bro. It's
The original Xbox had issues.
Imagine.
And it actually explains why they can't count either.
It's not that they can't count; they just don't get the order right on anything. Like, I have to think of a nefarious restaurant that doesn't get the order right on anything.
Drive-through Panda Express.
Oh yes, thank you. Oh my God, how do they ruin everything there?
Drive-through Subway.
God, see, for those that aren't from Florida, I mean, I'm not from here. I live here now, but subways are now few and far between thanks to Publix. If people that live in Florida, they know exactly what Publix is. They know how they get down, and there's no sub better than a Publix sub. I promise you that. But yes, drive.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. No, I'm eating it, but they're not paying me for it.
Which they could.
They could. You know, you should.
Holla at me. I'm not in Florida, but holla at me. I'll get your name out here in Vegas. I'm a fat boy. I like sandwiches.
Drop that sponsorship money, baby. That's how we do. All right. Big Sim. We are venturing into the world of DMX as we do every morning.
Day 6.
Day 6. And this one was an interesting one.
This is day 7. Never mind.
Day 7. Sorry. This one was an interesting one. This song that we're doing, Who We Be, was after the trilogy. And it was just one of those songs that just kind of resonated because it talked about like jail. It talked about the whole, like, a lot of things going on in the hood that people have to deal with. And if you didn't pay attention, it would go over your head, right? But if you actually listen to the lyrics, you're like, fuck, this is the struggle. God damn.
Yeah, and early in our channel's history, we did Eminem Mosh and compared it to how that song, which was, I think, 7 years old at the time when we did it,
Yep.
it matched everything going on today in America. And this song is the exact same thing. Everything DMX speaks on here is still happening today.
Yes. It is insane. It's insane to even think that. All right. So let's not keep the people waiting. Without further ado,
I know somebody corrected us in a comment about that.
Yes.
It's actually without further ado.
Yeah. I'm glad somebody said it because we were confused that day. I don't know what the fuck was going on. All right.
This whole week has been fucked. Corrupted files, fucking sinuses, fucking shit just missing.
Trust me, you don't want to know how the first drafts of these videos went, ladies and gentlemen. Although you might. One day you might find out.
This will be the only time we actually re-recorded stuff.
Yes, exactly. So, fucking corruption, fucking drafts, and all bullshit. All right. Without further ado, this is DMX. Who We Be right here live on Synful Blaq.
And I need y'all to listen out for this. Da-da, 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 da-da.
I knew you weren't going to live that one down, sir. I knew you weren't. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Another one of those. This is for my Q. Down to earth. Rest in peace, baby. You know how we roll. There's so many that don't know. This goes out to my Q.
I can't hit the high note. Sounds like shit. James did that.
What they don't know is the bull, the drama, the armor, the city, the farmer, the babies, the mama, the projects, the drugs, the children, the thugs, the tears, the hugs, the love, the slugs, the funerals, the wakes, the churches, the coffins, the heartbroken mothers. It happens too often. The problems, the things we use to solve them. Yonkers, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, the hurt, the pain, the dirt, the rain, the jerk, the fame, the work, the game, the friends, the foes, the bins, the studios, the shows, comes and it goes, the jealousy, the envy, the phony, the friendly, the one that gave them the slugs, the one that put them in me, the snakes, the grass, too long to see, the lawnmower, sitting right next to the tree.
There it is.
All right, before we get into this next verse,
It's my favorite shit, man.
listen. When this came out, like I said, DMX took like a year hiatus, a year and a half.
He was doing the Hollywood thing.
He was doing Hollywood. Yeah, he was on the second movie when he did this. And it was just one of those things that when you heard it, you were like, "Fuck, this is real shit." And then you see the visuals, and you're like, "This nigga was not playing. This nigga was not playing at all." When this song came out, I want to say this was 02? I'm pretty sure this was 02. Pretty sure. No, 2001. This was on the Great Depression.
20 fucking years ago.
Yeah. 2001. This was on the same album as wasn't it One More Road to Cross? Oh, no, that was the previous album.
One more road to cross, one more issue to take. Gotta live my life like it's... That video is coming next week.
Yes. So I forgot. One More Road to Cross was on, and then there was X. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the one that had all the singles on it.
Yes, all the singles. This was the one that had this song. It had We Right Here. That was the first video. We're not going anywhere.
We right here.
And that also had the song I Miss You, the one that you wanted to do, which we're still going to do next week. So don't even slack on that.
Well, I took it out because we were only going to do 1 week. And then we remembered this man had more hits than fucking Chris Brown.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not, well, in a certain way.
Pretty much. And it's just amazing. All right, you ready? You ready to keep this shit going?
What we seeing is the streets, the cops, the system, harassment, the options, get shot, go to jail, or get your ass kicked. The lawyers, the part, they are of the puzzle. Police, the warning, try not to get in trouble. The snitches, the eyes, probation, parole, the new charge, the bail, the warrant, the hole, the cell, the bus, the ride, up north, the greens, the boots, the yard, you caught, the fighting, the pulling, the grabbing, the riot squad with the captain. Nobody knows what happened. The 2 years in a box, revenge, the plots, the 23 hours that's locked, the 1 hour that's not, the silence, the dark, the mind, so fragile. The wish that the streets would have took you when they had you. The days, the months, the years, despair. One night on my knees, here it comes, the prayer.
Oh man. So interesting story. So before we actually I'm gonna let you have your part.
And before you guys make fun of the green screen, it was 20 years ago.
So the interesting part about everything that he went through. So when we'll talk a DMX story I found out while watching BET. So when DMX first started doing live concerts, he went on in the Hard Knock Life tour. That was his first concert.
That's where I seen him live.
Okay. So when this happened, when the Hard Knock Life tour came through.
The tour?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you remember Sim. a lot of times that when he was on stage, he was crying.
Yeah.
Because at the time when he first came out, that he felt like he was actually in the backstage in front of his friends, you know what I'm saying, homies and crew would actually be screaming out to God like, why did God bless him with this?
Yeah.
Why did God bless him with this life and this ability to make music and to captivate people, you know? And you see that he makes music for everyone. He has club hits, you know what I'm saying? But he has...
Yeah, we did one the other day.
Yeah, and he has real shit like this. There's not a single lie in the word that he just in the 2 verses that he just spit. Not nail one. Point blank. Period. It's real shit. But I want to keep it going because I want to talk about more about it at the end after we finish the video. But man, I just had to play that because I'm just like, we were blessed to have this man back then when we really needed him.
Yeah, and recently I saw an interview that he did recently, and how he was depressed about how people don't talk about his music anymore.
Well, the sad part is that the younger people don't. We do.
Yeah, we do. But I think all he was seeing on the social medias and all that shit was the young cats. And that actually got the deed. And I'm not going to assume anything, but I could see how that could have troubled him and made him get back into something that he was doing.
Well, we got to remember, there's more old... our generation's barely alive. Especially like the hood. You know what I'm saying? Our generation, we was like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 of us would die. You know what I'm saying? And that's just an estimation.
But we made it.
We made it. Yeah, we made it. But think about that. That changes things. It changes a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It changes the perspective of hip hop. We've been in trash hip hop for the last 7 years. It's, you know, unfortunately, it's just, you know it, I know it. It really is.
And we just sit here every day and be like, thank you, Joyner Lucas, Hobson, Eminem, Tech Nine, Ritz, all y'all motherfuckers for doing what y'all do.
Yeah, this new age hip hop shit, because it's just not.
It's not for me.
It's not it. It's not it. I can't do it. No matter how much they try and make me or pay me, I die a little inside every time I see a Tekashi 6ix9ine video.
And the funniest shit about that is Tekashi 6ix9ine record labels actually released their claims on our videos.
Holy shit. Okay. I guess all criticism, like, what is it? All news is good news or some shit like that? Or
I'm sitting like, these motherfuckers, these snitch trying to release this shit? That what?
I'm like, what? Oh wow, okay, fuck it. It is what it is.
Snitch 19.
You're an ass. But I love it. Yeah, keep this shit going.
About my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my mother, my father. I love them. I hate them. I wish God I didn't have them, but I'm glad that he made them. The roaches, the rats, the strays, the cats, the bats. Every time I scrap, the hustling, the dealing, the robbing, the stealing, hit the ceiling, little boy with no feelings, the frustration, rage, trapped inside a cage, the beatings till the age, I carried it. Somebody stop me, somebody come and get me. What did I know that the Lord was riding with me? The dark, the light, my heart, the fight, the wrong, the right,
the right.
I honestly think, just looking at this, I always think that DMX would have never gotten in trouble. Things would be a lot different.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why once we get to the end of the video.
Listen, these motherfuckers don't know who we are. They don't know. They couldn't possibly know, dog. That's from the heart.
I am DMX.
No, you're not.
I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX. I am DMX.
All right, there we go. So the reason why I say this is that DMX was the Tupac to Jay-Z's Biggie. I guess, you know what I'm saying? Not that they necessarily had beef type shit, you know?
No, they just went about shit differently.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? DMX was from the hood. Jay-Z was from the hood too. But DMX loved the hood and Jay-Z wanted to get up out of it and uplift people. Which I can understand, you know what I'm saying? He found a way. Once you partner up with Beyonce, this was what, 04 when he dropped that one album? That was a wrap then. You know, but we got to look at it like, had he been able to stay out of trouble just long enough, also had the person that owned his masters not went to jail and went to prison, you know, it's kind of, and had to file bankruptcy and in some other place that didn't know how to handle the masters to the shit. So, you know,
well, on that note, I'm going to pay respect to Beyonce and Jay-Z right now for buying the masters and giving them to DMX's kids.
Well, there you go. That's awesome. Because after that Rough Rider shit, I didn't even know. I found out this whole story. So you know that album that he came out with digitally, the one that we talked about? So do you know that that album was a completely different album than the one that he had saved? Because the one he had saved was right before he went to jail. And while he went to jail, the label, like the publishers and shit like that, went bankrupt. Because remember, Rough Riders independently was not on Def Jam. DMX was on Def Jam. The Rough Riders weren't on Def Jam. Rough Riders were on Interscope, and they were individual. But apparently, how this all went down is that somebody else owned DMX's masters. That person went bankrupt, then went to another company. This company didn't want to do shit with DMX's shit, so DMX had to come out with another album, completely recorded it. You know, he had songs with people that he had a song with Busta Rhymes that I think there was a single for it, but never was actually on the album itself. And so the momentum, that got killed. Because this was the one where after he was in jail, and they showed him that like he did the BET Awards, remember that? Yeah. He dropped the album. And that whole album was just all fucked up. It was DMX. I actually went and listened to the album. The album is good. It's not great, but it's good. If you love DMX like we do, you'll love the album.
Well, it's one of those things that what he talks about, yes, is still relevant today, but only with his old heads.
Yeah. But it also sucks that it lacked the promotional. Like, see, that's what Jay-Z's been trying to teach people all this time. Get your shit, get your fucking masters, right? And fucking get your money, you know? Like,
but we heard it from ICP.
Yeah.
We're not going to sell you the fucking masters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you sell your masters as an artist, you're basically selling yourself to the devil. It is what it is. Like you're saying your masters are worth this little piece of change. And even Michael Jackson knew it. Why do you think he had the collection of the Beatles?
Yep.
You know, every time you hear a Beatles song, you got to pay Michael Jackson. Ain't that about a bitch?
Well, that's like Eminem owns Tupac's.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. And so it just makes me sad that my newer generation never got the chance to fully embrace DMX. I mean the generation after, I should say, the Gen Yers and the Gen Zers and whatever.
The cancel culture generation.
Yes, the cancel culture generation, because then they learn a little bit about what their parents went through and might be just respected just a little bit. But you know, who am I? Just a poor boy. Nobody likes me.
I'm just a poor boy runner.
All right, so Big Sin, let the people know where they can find more awesome reactions like this and many more right here on Synful Blaq React, sir.
Well, if you're over on YouTube, which you are because that's the only place you post videos now, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell. And hit him with the motto real quick.
Thug nigga to the end. Tell a friend, bitch.
Bitch. And like I said, ring that bell. You 96% of you bastards watching our content religiously and are not hitting that goddamn subscribe button.
That's right.
What we do to you but entertain you. That you keep coming back.
That's right. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
We still love you, though. We still love you.
Not most days. No. Other days, we got to put that love to somewhere else, like bocce ball, you know. And the $40 I have to give the hooker, you know, gotta show love to the $40 because they'll never.
We're not supposed to talk about that shit on YouTube.
What else can we talk about?
I'm going to go store up my 8-ball and I'll be back.
Shit. Fuck is wrong with us? So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's my man Big Sin. I'm your boy Hollywood J Black. This is not an 8-ball of crack, and this is Synful Blaq Reacts. And we out this thing. Deuces.